Hey, what's up? I'm keeping it 100 today. I'm going to talk about a little bit about the Baltimore riots and everything. But I'm just going to compare some things here, how I feel about the Baltimore riots. And I understand that I'm fed up with, family members being killed and by police officers and things. But I don't think as a race of people that we're thinking on our feet right now. I know everyone is tired of everything that's going on. I'm tired of everything that's going on. I'm tired of the chemtrails and the poison and stuff that they spray on top of us. See, y'all don't riot about that stuff. They're constantly killing us and making us sick and sending us to the hospitals to keep the HMOs happy, keep them paid. See, but you don't do your research on that and you don't stand up for stuff like that. I'm tired of them feeding us garbage to make us overweight, to make us sick again, killing us off, to make the HMOs happy, as usual. But you don't want to riot over that, and it's causing a lot of our family members to pass away from different cancerous diseases and things like that. Again, doing harm to every race on this planet, but nobody stands up and riot about that. But instead of people coming together to think on their feet, an example of thinking on your feet, you're put in a situation you've never been in. And I'm going to use myself as an example of being put in a situation that I've never been in. And at the time, I did panic a little bit, acted like a little bitch, a baby, all that shit. But at the same time, I realized, look, Shalene, this is a test, a mental test, a psyops, to see how well you can think or critical think. Because it's not just average thinking, it's critical thinking. How well you can critical think on your feet. Okay? Boom. I'm in a situation. I'm pissed off. I'm crying like a fucking baby. Like, oh, yeah. Looking ugly and stupid and shit. But at the same time, I had to critical think. Boom. You set out here. Just think if you was in the woods. Your ass sitting up here crying like a fucking baby. But you can't critical think at that moment in time because you're not paying attention to your environment. You're not paying attention to what abilities you have, what you have that you can utilize to get you out of this situation. So at the same time, I critical think, no comments on how I got there and all that, fuck all of that. Don't worry about how I got to that situation. But at the time, I had to think on my feet, standing up on the square, critical thinking. So to get myself out the situation, I checked my environment, did what I had to do, got where I need to go, and got out the situation. Now, had I not critically think and solve the problem, then I would still be standing there crying like a baby, throwing a fit, and probably start rioting. And tearing up shit and hollering at people and all kind of shit. But no, I stopped. And I critical. Now, what we need to do as people is to actually sit down and think about what is going on. Should we be rioting? No. You should not be rioting. Why? I say that is because, first of all, your enemies has weapons. You don't have the technology and the equipment to go up against something of that stature, of that status period. So therefore, you're not thinking. To me, it's a setup. You're set up. You're not critically thinking. You did action before you sat down and really analyzed and put any tactical moves in place. And you just jumped up and go, hey, I hate you all. We're going to kill you. You take one of us. Dumb shit. First of all, they got crowd control. Drones. Spray your ass. They got the shit that vibrates and make your chest vibrate and knock your ass down and knock you out. And all they got to do is push a button. But you're not thinking about all the technology that they have for your ass. And you're not thinking that, hey, this is the time we can use the technology to test out our weapons. Yeah, hell yeah, let's do it, man. So they set up all the scenario. You play into the trick, and guess what? They're testing their weapons out on your dumb asses. Oh, and not only that, they got the FEMA camps ready for you too. And then you become the new experimental dogs. Boom, into the FEMA camps. Now, I don't give a fuck what you call me. Because, see, I know how to critical think. Now, how you going to strategize to get your ass out of that situation? Because you're not paying attention to what's really going on as a whole, and you separating it by color. So when you realize you got the critical think on your feet, you sit down and strategize before you just jump up and holler, all this other dumb shit, then you can come with a result. First of all, you ain't got the money for the result. You ain't got the gold and the silver for the result to do any bartering whatsoever. So therefore, maybe you need to go back to the round table. Maybe you need to stop what you're doing, because all you're doing is tearing up shit, giving them more money, putting money back in their pocket, giving them more money and new businesses being built. So you ain't solving shit. You don't like what I say, it's too bad, I don't care. But I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100. It's your girl. One thing you need to do, this is what this is for. Sit down and strategize first before you jump up in action. It's not always good. Peace and love.